We are in conversation with Venerable Ravi Medhankarji from Japan. Hearty welcome once again to our studio and taking the episode further. He is International President for World Buddhist Mission. We have covered so far in our previous episodes the aviation network, the inbound transportation network to India for Buddhist pilgrimage from different countries, whether by chartered flights or regular flights, scheduled flights. Thereafter we moved on to the accommodation where we talked about what kind of a moderate, neat, clean, hygienic accommodation to be made available for the pilgrims, those are coming to India for Buddhism. Thereafter we have moved on to the cuisine, how to provide them the best possible cuisine. And thereafter, in the last episode, we discussed about the quality of publicity literature, digital marketing awareness, and of course the initiative of Chitra Kapoor's Institute, the NSI Finishing School at ITFT College at New Chandigarh in district Mohali of Punjab in India. Now further we take it on, while extending you a very hearty welcome, we also have got Bollywood Executive Director with us, Mr. Vijay Kumar, who is taking care of live production, film productions and a couple of other things. Now when we talk about promotion and publicity, when we talk about Buddhism, I'm sure Bandeji, you must be aware of that India is the largest producer of films. When you talk about Bollywood, and we have got about 30 million non-resident Indians staying abroad in different countries world over from India. Some of the movies are doing extremely well abroad as compared to within India. Can we think of in publicity and promotion, when we are talking about bringing awareness, why can't we have a proper commercial Bollywood nice movie instead of documentaries? Long time back we saw Shah Rukh Khan and Kareena Kapoor's Ashoka, where they brought awareness about Buddhism and how Ashoka turned after Kalinga's war into peace, after seeing so much of killing. What are your views on to how to take Bollywood to Japan? Because if we are having such a beautiful relationship, and today the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, and the Prime Minister of Japan, they are having such a beautiful collaborative arrangements, such a beautiful synergy, energy, collaboration, cooperation, whatsoever you can think about cohesiveness. Why can't we bring a little bit of a Bollywood also closer to Japan? What are your views basically for the sake of promotion of? Because I learned somewhere from you earlier that there are more than 35,000 Buddhism related temples in Japan.
They are small or big. They are
small or big, but 35,000.
Some temples are very, very big. They are in the 30 acres, 20 acres, 50 acres. So there are some small.
Yes.
So prospect is that the Buddhist related movies we can make in, and there are a lot because some of the movie stars they are making. But the movies should be making with a dubbed movie because it should be in different language. Like Rajnikant, one of the leading movie star, is very famous in Japan because he dubbed his movie Muthu as a dancing Maharaja, and that was called in Japanese Odori Maharaja.
Okay.
So some people they say that movie more than 10 times because it was very due to the dubbing. So the most important that we should have that movie, whatever you make, it should not be in only English.
Only one language. Okay.
But
it should get converted to the regional and the local language of respective countries wherever the Buddhism is.
Yes, that. Not, for example, now you're making the movie in Hindi originally. So now we will dub it in Vietnamese, then we in the Thai, then in the Laotian language.
Japanese, Myanmar.
Yeah, Japan, you have to naturally because we are sitting in the Japan. So if we have the main target will be the Japanese, so they need a Japanese language. So not only Japanese, so when we do, so it is my ideas. Just if you are going to Sri Lanka, is a very, the more people are populations are there. Korea. Now in Chinese, China is developing. So we make the movie, but we make a more, it is dubbed in the different languages. So that will be, I mean, not only successful, but a grand success. And
Yes.
I think you can make one.
Vijay, what are your views on Buddhist movie to be made with the help of
Very rightly.
Bollywood?
As far as told that 35,000 temples are there. If we cover that temple in our movies,
Mm.
the storyline moving around that temples, and that film will be very interesting, very authentic, and it will more affect on the Buddhism.
And then it will not explore, so you can explore also that one.
So from that point of view, you mean to say Bollywood actors going and actresses going to Japan, promoting Japan, promoting those places. So you are having a revenue leakage for me, the foreign exchange leakage for me. But anyway,
But the coverage of those temples is too.
I'm talking in the lighter side, yeah.
No,
So-
that's it. And that will also make our two countries' relation deeper.
Deeper.
Deeper, because we are culturally, and then you will have the chance and the people to learn two
We can
languages.
also promote tourism also.
Not only tourism, also the culture too. Culture.
Another very important part is that like a couple of movies being shot in Singapore, New Zealand, Canada, UK, and they give a lot of subsidy. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, because you are a monk, you are not from the commercial side,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure Japanese government also must be having some arrangement to give a subsidy to the filmmakers who would be coming to Japan and who must be shooting and making movies over there.
I have no idea,
Okay.
but if we can approach like the Japan Foundation
Okay.
or some of the Ministry of Education
Okay.
or Ministry of Culture, there should be, I think so,
Provision,
because
yes.
I have no idea, so I
Okay.
cannot tell you correct,
Okay.
but I can explore when I go back to Japan, I will explore it.
Yeah.
And I hope there will be, because the culture is a two culture countries relations, so there should be
Yeah, because this term nowadays is known as cinematic tourism.
cinematic.
That means cinema and tourism clubbed together.
Yes.
And this would increase a lot of inbound tourism to Japan.
Mhm.
And at the same time, Japan's tourist places, they would become quite popular, famous, known, well known to the people who know less about different cities, beautiful cities of Japan, right, starting from Hokkaido, Sapporo, Kobe, Kyoto, Fukuoka, Hiroshima,
Yeah.
Nagasaki, Yokohama, Tokyo,
Yeah.
any place you talk about, those places would be very well known to, I mean to say, Indians as well as others. Those are in different countries, and that movie that, like he made a mention and you said, it can be dubbed into various languages and then it can be.
Not only that, I had a chance when I was a student in Okayama University to call some of the films. They were shown in the cities. They have one provision like that. The city arranges the movies, and they asked me to. Then I had to call some of the movies there, and I was interpreter for that movie. After the
Okay.
movie is over, then we used to take
Explain.
interview, explain them, and then also interview the director and all. Like that Ankur movie was there, so I
Okay.
had the chance.
That's a long time back.
Yeah, so that was a long time ago. I was a student,
So cinematic tourism also has a tremendous potential
yeah.
to bring awareness about Buddhism and to link tourism and cinema together. Like Bollywood produces large movies, so why not? We should explore the possibility of shooting a movie in Japan and bringing awareness in Japan about Buddhism more and getting more Buddhist pilgrimage over here, and at the same time Indian tourists traveling as an outbound tourism to Japan from India. So that's a wonderful idea in the promotion and publicity and bringing awareness about Buddhism. And next we would take on one very, very important area in the next episode, that is health related issues when the Buddhist pilgrims they visit India. Stay tuned in, don't go away, we are going to be here, and Venerable Raviji is going to be in the next episode with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.